Okay, you guys, so I am back with another video, and it is going to be a makeup tutorial, and it's going to be on this look. I did this look with a nude lip, but it wasn't showing up that well on camera, so I just went ahead and did a bright red, and it seems like it's showing up okay. So what I would do is post pictures of this look, but with the nude lip, just in case you guys want to do it with a nude lip. It looks really, really nice. By the way, I will post pictures of the same look, but just with the new lip towards the end of the video. And hopefully I'll be able to fix this video because I have some bloopers in it. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I did this look, then keep watching. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I've already started working on this one. It's not complete yet. I'm just going to go ahead and finish that up as I go along. I have primed my eye with the Tarte primer, and it is the 360 Creaseless Primer. And as a base, I use BLACKGROUND by MAC, one of their paint pots. It's a pretty charcoal shade. And a good substitute for this base would be Asphalt by Maybelline, the color tattoo. You can use that instead if you don't have the MAC paint pot. I'm going to be using my Absolute palette, and the lid is cracked, but I'm also going to be holding it upside down. This is the Anaconda palette, and I'm going to be using this charcoal shade, the one next to it, which is a kind of like a deep gray, and I'm going to use the lighter gray above it, and I'm also going to use the white in the corner. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm also going to be using some other NICKA K shadows, and I will show you that as I'm working with them. So so far, like I said, I have used the base, the MAC paint pot, and I just kind of sketched out the shape of this smoky eye that I wanted. So next I'm just going to go ahead and grab a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and this is from the 22-piece set from Coastal Scents. And I'm going to apply the black on top of this base. I kind of get a little bit of fallout with this, but I just kind of blow it off a little bit. I'm just going to pack this down just to build up the intensity of this color. I'm going to turn down my music a little bit. I'm sorry, that's what I've been doing. I didn't want it to be too loud. But right now I'm going to grab a NICKA color shadow. And this one is like a cocoa color, you know, like the packets of cocoa that you buy. That's what this color looks like to me. And it is number 3014. I'm going to try to show that to you guys again. There we go. And I'm going to blend out this charcoal shade with this brown. This is actually a pretty easy look to do. And this is what I've been rocking lately. And just take it up in the brown bone area up in here. And then just blend out this edge. Just soften it up. And I'm also going to use another NICKA shadow, and this one's a pretty soft beige color. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm going to use it as a highlight, and it is number 3008. I don't know why I want to say 3080, but it is 3008. And I'm going to place just a little bit of it underneath this brow. Just lightly. And now I'm going to grab a fluffy brush, like the one that I applied the brown with. Actually, I can't find my other one right now, so I'm just going to wipe this one off. And I'm going to go in with this black, just to intensify it a little bit more. And now I'm going to grab this other fluffy brush that I had, and I'm going to go in with the lighter gray tones that I showed you. And I'm just going to place it right in the middle. Now I'm going to grab the lightest gray that I showed you. I'm going to overlap that right here in the center. And I'm going to take it inward slightly to the inner portion. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and grab a small detail brush. And I'm just going to use the Real Techniques one. And I'm going to, well, I need to blow this off because I have a little bit of residue. But I'm going to go into the white, and I'm going to place that in the inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to just blend it out a little bit. Just tapping in that area. Okay, so next I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush and just lightly sweep away this fallout. These are some good shadows, but they have the tendency to leave fallout. Not so much the smaller NICKA shadows, but the one from this Absolute palette has the tendency to leave fallout. So right now I'm going to grab my concealer by MAC, and I am NW45, and this is the Studio Finish concealer, and I'm going to put a little bit underneath my eye. And I'm also going to sharpen this edge. I'm going to use a little bit on my finger. Okay, so right now I'm just going to go ahead and set that. Because for some reason I have the tendency to crease under here. I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on it. And then I'm going to grab my paint pot again, And I'm going to line the lower lash line. I'm just going to use a small detail brush. And I'm just going to line it with this color. I'm going to take it all the way in. And then I'm going to grab another detail brush, which is the same one, and I'm just going to go in the black or the charcoal shade and just go over this paint pot. Actually, I know I shouldn't have said this, but I'm just going to get a little bit of concealer and just straighten up this eye a little bit. And I'm going to grab another mirror actually so I can see better. Usually I go ahead and straighten it up with concealer before I actually set it, but I didn't put a whole lot of powder down when I did set under here. Just a little bit of product. That way if I needed to alter this area, I could do it easily. Now I'm just going to go over with the brush that I had the powder on again. I just want to clean it up a little bit. And I'm actually going to grab a liner from Jordana. And I'm going to line my waterline. And this is in black. And I haven't done this side, so I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Alright, so next I'm going to grab my liquid liner from Maybelline, the Ultra Liner. And I'm going to do a thick wing line. Winged out eye, I should say. And I usually start in the middle and then take it in towards the towards the inner corner. I feel like I have better control of the shape. I'm going to make the outer portion fairly thick. Okay, you guys, so right now I'm just going to go ahead and go off camera and finish up this eye over here, well, both of them I should say, because I didn't apply mascara and lashes and all that stuff on either one of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to come back and then show you the rest of how I completed this look. So I will be back. Okay, you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish off where I left off. I had already had my foundation on, and I actually set it this time before I started doing my eyes and all that stuff. So this time I did it a little bit differently than I normally do. Usually I set my foundation after I apply my eye makeup because I get fallout, and it's just easier to just wipe it and then just reapply where I need it. But right now I'm just going to tell you what I did. I just applied some liquid liner on the upper lash line. And I also applied my false lashes. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and finish doing the rest of the face. And I'm just going to grab a brush from E.L.F, and this is the complexion brush, and I'm going to use this to do some contouring, and I'm going to contour with the COVERGIRL Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this just for some definition. I'm actually getting this hair everywhere. And I'm going to apply some on the temples as well. This fan is blowing my hair everywhere. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use this black Radiance powder. And this one's in Rich Mahogany. Looks like this. And I'm going to apply that as a blush today. I just like the way it warms up my skin. I don't know how well you guys can see that. And I'm going to do the other side. I don't know how well that's showing up for you guys. Okay, right now I'm going to go for a little bit of highlighting. So I'm going to grab this E.L.F blush in Gotta Glow, and I'm just going to use I would just say more of a tapered powder brush. That way I have more control of it. I'm just going to tap it in there lightly. I don't put a little bit, I don't put a lot of this on because it could be too much. So I just put a little bit on my hand, and then I apply it. So I'm just going to apply it right underneath my eye, bring in some light. And I'm also going to do the same thing with the other side. Just make it a little bit glowy and soft. I just love this blush for underneath the eye. And I'm just going to add a little bit to my forehead and right over my brow. What I'm doing is just tapping it off on my hand so that way I don't apply too much. Just a little bit on the nose. Just slightly. And right here. And right in here. Okay, so I think that's good for now. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and start working on the lips. When I did this look yesterday, actually, I had a new lip, but I don't think it's going to show up that well on camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a bright red lip, and I'm going to use the Fantasy Makers by Wet n Wild lipstick, and this one's in red, and I'll put the information on that in the description, but it's just a bright red lipstick. I'm going to use that instead. And I'm just going to line my lips actually with a brow pencil. And this is by Maybelline. It's in Chestnut. And I'm going to apply that as my lip liner. This look will also look great with a hot pink lip. And you can do nude, red. It really doesn't matter. Me, as far as like makeup and stuff goes, I do whatever I feel that day. I don't really go by like rules of, oh, you can't wear this because you have a dark eye. I just do whatever I'm feeling. So right now I'm just going to apply the lipstick. And I'm not going to wear a gloss with this. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing this video so you guys can see. So that's the reason I'm not going to apply a gloss. But if I was going out, I probably would because my lips have the tendency to get dry. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and grab a Q-tip and kind of clean this up where I need to. And to make sure that I don't get it on my teeth, I'm just going to get the Q-tip and just rub underneath my top lip. That way you can see it's not getting on my teeth. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for this look. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And okay, you guys, so this is it. I'm just going to give you a run through the items that I used while I was off camera. Some of it you got to see, you know, as I was using it. I used the L'Oreal foundation, the Hip line or Hip brand, and it is Sable 822. I used the MAC Studio Fix powder, and this is in NW45, and I'll put all the information about these products in the description box. I used the Mineralized Skin Finish for setting underneath my eye, and this is in Deep Dark. I used Black Radiance powder, and this is in Rich Mahogany, and you guys see me use it for my cheeks. Looks like that. And I also used the COVERGIRL Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze. Concealer, I used the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and this is in NW45. I used the Gotta Glow by E.L.F. blush, actually, and I used that for highlighting. Liner is the Maybelline Ultra Liner. Mascara, I used the Wet n Wild Mega Protein. Lashes, I use the CHARME lashes, and they're number 43, and I don't have a box or some extra lashes to show you guys. And lipstick was the Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker, the Halloween edition or whatever. I know they have it in black too. Yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it. Yeah, I hope you like this look, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care and God bless.